Hello, I'm Mantastic and Fantastic, and today I'm playing through Alt Arena 2 of my Phenom team. So the idea is with Phenom, I have the ability to completely ignore resolve spawns because of the 50,000 true follow-up damage. This makes the rogue blob style leader skill much more manageable overall. This is a terrible first floor because there is a Dark Absorb, which is inconsiderate to say the least. For 6 turns, what the fish? Okay. So I have to make sure I'm always above at full health going into the next floor, because if I am not, I will perish, and that's bad for your health. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if that water could actually kill it. I'm curious now. Nope, not even close. Kind of there, not quite though. So all I need to do is just make sure I stay above full health. And if I do successfully, if I keep myself at full health, I won't die to Goemon potentially on the next floor. So I'm going to be popping active skills possibly to make sure I heal and kill. Just clearing my board. This just hits way too hard. It's jumping, which is good for me. Alright, I'm going to see if this is possible. So I'm hoping all these sub-attributes could ping. Like, I got some nice red and blue and green. Fantastic. I'm full health. Overcame what is normally not a terrible flare. Okay, so Goemon hits incredibly hard, and I only get damage reduction on the first of his 3 multi-hits. So that's why your health actually has to be quite a bit higher than you may think it has to be, because otherwise you will be punished heavily. And even though I didn't make a follow-up attack, he will die, so you can't freestall here, which is a bit of a drawback, but the other aspects make up for it. I'm going to pop PA because I didn't have Dark Orbs, and I might as well get the Skyfall buff flowing. Excellent. Off to the next floor. Alright, so this is an inconvenience to say the least, but I'm going to pop air. It will remove the Woken Binds and the Binds, and now I'm just going to heal up and kind of take my time a little bit, so to speak. Because I actually have 2 turns to kill it. Again, if you can stall, you might as well. So if I connect more Dark Orbs, I actually increase my damage output. So sometimes if you're facing a challenging spawn, just connect them. A VDP would do more damage, but it may be a little bit harder to match. I kind of set up my board to make a row more easily. So this thing actually has quite high defense, but thankfully, even though it has high defense, my follow-up damage is technically true damage, which means that even if I don't pierce its defense, which is unlikely, I will kill it still. So Ina has the Jammer Skyfall buff inherited, and if I encounter, which I didn't, I would use her there to overwrite the poison that could occur. So I'm going to pop her now anyways because, well, I don't need her for that active skill anymore. So there are jammers. I can get rid of those jammers at some point. It's okay. Alright, my board is not where I want it to be. I'm going to pop Valentine's Day. Cleanse that board a bit. It will die anyways. It's okay. Okay, I need to make sure I overcome this combo shield. Remember, I get +1 combo for matching any 3 colors, so it's actually not as hard as you might think, because I get +1 combo for free, and that can make a difference. So I made 7, well, now it's 8 because of Skyfalls, but it goes to 9 for my leader skill. Good day overall. So I have 5 Dark Orbs, well, 3 plus 1 potentially from Ina. It's not enough. I'll have to eat this hit, unfortunately. Luckily, I resist all those jammers. Like, usually I'm loath to get hit by anything, but sometimes there's no helping it. Okay, the hit isn't too great. Okay, overcame the combo shield. I do have enough Dark Orbs, so I don't have to use Ina. Like, I want to use her before she charges up to the inherit, because I don't want to make a jammery board for myself. Excellent. Off to the next floor. Now this is a good time to use Ina, because I only have 4 Dark Orbs. Although I could just stall here forever. Which is what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to pop her anyways and just redump the skill, but I'm going to stall here because I can't die here. It's just free stalling. They're never going to ever hurt me. This is like the dream come true if you have poison resist. So I might as well get Yomi up because there is a chance I will need Yomi in the future. I also stall out the RCB debuff, which is a good thing to get rid of. Usually finding 1 Jewel of Creation makes your life much easier, and finding 2 just simplifies your task significantly. Because they literally don't do anything if you have poison resist. It's kind of amazing. Two turns, which is 1 because I will be able to go to the next floor. So if I don't kill it, which I didn't, the follow-up attack from Ina will kill it for me, which is nice. Who are you? I am a phenomenal individual. With a bad-looking board, unfortunately. Oh, cool. It's okay. Okay. So I get +1 combo from my leader skill, which just gave me enough there, thank goodness. So basically it's really not 9, and I have to make not 9 but 8 combos. Still very difficult for row. Okay. So, this spawn is normally terrifying in my opinion, and I'm going to pop the Eshimali to give myself more Dark Orbs. So, normally this spawn is terrifying because The resolve aspect with VDP makes it very difficult to deal with. For my team, it's just the VDP, and I kill it. Alright, so I get heavily awoken binded. So this is problematic because I have to be full health going into the next floor, because if I'm not, I will die, and that's bad for your health. So what I'm going to do is I just need a heal. I should be able to tank this hit at least. It's not the giant hit. And now this is where I need my awakenings. Well, awakenings back and a heal. So, I think I will not try and kill it. Instead, I will try and just heal, because my health is a little low. Actually, I lied. I killed it. Please do enough healing. Yes, thank goodness. Woof! Woof! My Dark Skyfalls almost got the better of me, because there's a 50% chance this will spawn. And this spawn will hit very hard. And you better make sure you have your awakenings, because you'll be bound and you will just die. Oops, I didn't match the wound properly. It's okay. Whoops. Okay, it's alright. I'm stalling secretly, actually, which is working totally in my favor. Okay, this will definitely kill it. We're off to the next floor. Alright, so this is unfortunate. My Ina's charged up, because Ina could overwrite the time debuff, which is actually unfortunate. I'm gonna pop her now. There's one jammer. That's actually kind of awkward. I have 2.3 seconds. Nope, not happening. Ugh. It's okay. A void is not the end of the world. I can dance through this, it's okay. On the bright side, that one jammer now was removed. I need heart orbs. Yeah, I really need heart orbs. I'm just trying to see if there's a way for me to VDP this, but it doesn't look like there is. I guess with Phenom I could do it. This should kill her. Excellent. Okay. In theory, I could actually stall on this floor a little bit, so I'm going to do a little bit of stalling here, because it won't kill me. If it does, well, that would be embarrassing. I'm basically stalling for a bit of health, mostly. Yeah, the attack is very small here. Again, if you are able to rest anywhere, take that opportunity to stall back. Back to full health, no pressure anymore. Excellent. You're in 1. I'm looking good for actives. Ina's in 4. I'm looking good. I can kill it now. Alright, so Hiei's active is not really what I want, unfortunately. Alright, perfect. This is a nice spawn because I'm able to overwrite this time debuff. I'm going to pop Hiei's active inherit because I want to make sure I kill this spawn just because she could be problematic. And making that VDP kind of guarantees it. Again, I kind of want to just get rid of that active skill, just so something else will charge up hopefully in its place. Alright, so it has resolve, it has a huge combo shield, neither of which is truly lethal to me. The hardest part is overcoming this combo shield. So there's a chance some red might fall into place there, or green. Not enough. That's unfortunate. I tried. It's going to give me a holy tree staff. So in theory I could make combos, but it does nothing. So I have orbs. I have orbs still, actually. I kept trying, couldn't find it. Show is over, it's okay. I'm gonna pop Ina for those extra orbs. It should die now anyways, because there is no combo shield. Be nice if I got hard orbs though. I do want to be able to heal at the same time if possible. Again, resolve was one of the biggest mechanics of that character, taken away. So, this can be a problematic spawn for a couple reasons, mostly because of what happens on the next floor. Because on the next floor, I actually... Oops. I didn't do that properly. But I healed, which is important. But on the next floor, there is going to be a absorb for dark and light. And that's problematic. So there are a couple ways to overcome it. Well, this Skyfall buff does not help because there's no hearts, therefore you can't stall. So what I often will do is either use the delay from Raytheon or the Skyfall buff from Hiei or the Eshimali Inherit. Either one of those will result in... I'm just going to do a little bit of nothing match because there's no hearts anyways, and then I'll delay it. Because I can tank this hit for 70,000. There we go. And now I get hard orbs again. So because I can now get hearts, I'm going to try and match basically all the orbs. I can. And I'm just going to heal up to get full health, and then I can start trying to worry about this spawn's abilities. But being able to dance through it like this makes it much safer because this is a pretty common place to die, in my opinion, for this team. Alright, so even though I only have 3 hard orbs, there is the likelihood that it's going to take away my orbs. So I'm just going to match them anyways, in hopes of healing up enough. Alright, I push above 80%, looks good. And only 2 more turns of this annoying absorption. Ina's in 4, make sure I use it before it charges up. Excellent. I still have my hard orbs, which is what I really am concerned about. So, Normally I would save orbs, but because it's gonna chance it takes it away anyways, I might as well pop them. It was excessive, I guess, the healing. Gonna touch Ina to give myself the Dark Orbs. Unfortunately, it did take away the hearts I was planning to use, but we'll get over it. I have machine killers technically on Ina naturally, so I should be able to smash through this floor. Alright, perfect. We're off to the next one. So, he's got a lot of effective health because of the 75% damage reduction. But thankfully, I can get through it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal and save my Dark Orbs. I said save, which means I use them. So I have Hiei. I'm going to pop Hiei because it's a nice choice here. So that's 6 combos, will become more of Skyfalls, but also my leader skill should be enough to pierce through a VDP because he is a dragon. I have dragon killers and Hiei. I have very high VDP damage. So Lon Moa is possibly a problematic spawn because he does have actually a very high amount of effective health. He has, let me double check. I also do half damage, which is the problem. He has 500 million health along with just balance and devils, so not my best killers either, because I do have some devil, but not enough devil killing. So he's a bit of an awkward spawn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and chunk him down a little bit, because that will give me the best chance of killing it later on. Takes away light to hearts. Oh, you just played yourself. So I'm gonna see if this does any tickling at all. Not even close. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's a way I can do a little bit before I go for more damage. That's probably gonna do too much now when I think about it. On the bright side, I can't really die here. So I have Yomi for orb enhancing. I do have the possibility to kill it, so I think I'm going to try and kill it. I'm going to pop Ne, and then Phenom, and then Yomi. This will produce a dark heavy board with the best chance of me bursting it down. So Yomi's time extend in conjunction with the orb enhance should give me enough damage. Again, yeah, this should definitely kill. Because the Norns, in my opinion, are the weakest spawn towards the end, because they don't have too much in the way of danger, so to speak. She takes away my buff, but again, I'm going to kind of save up for that similar style of burst, using Yomi for orb enhance, getting as many dark orbs as possible, etc. So, like I said, I'm just going to stall. Going to touch Ina to just dump its active. Yeah, just stall. Not even going to try. I guess in theory it's not a terrible time to try and chunk her down because the void prevents a lot of damage. coming through, so it'll make it easier when I go for the final kill. And I like the fact that I'm full health. And we'll keep dancing safely. How mischievous. Okay, so I need to heal a bit, but at the same time, I don't want to heal too much because, oops, I'm gonna have to heal again. Because when my leaders swap back, my health re-changes once again. And back to full health, we let the dancing commence once again. So basically, like I said, I'm kind of waiting for actives so I can just do a safe burst. And here I actually have enough health to basically mimic my normal amount because of air swapping, so I can just heal up all the way. Yomi's up. I need Nay and 3, so we'll wait for that. Just keeping my heart orbs, just in case it doesn't board change. Like I said, if you keep them above 50%, they're not that dangerous, which is nice. Alright, so I'm going to try and kill it next turn. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to pop Nay, I'm going to look at the board. Gonna pop here. Gonna pop Phenom as well. My Dark Orbs aren't the highest. All I need is a VDP to kill. So all those TPAs on Valentine's Day are going to deal spectacular amounts of piercing damage. She also has the God Killers, so much easier. Again, resolve, ignored. Much nicer. And I can just go for the kill here with a single row. Like, you could probably do this much faster if you really tried, but I'd rather go for a safe and consistent clear. Like, the stalling may not be the most exciting, but it's incredibly safe for this team, especially when you're given a 2-turn timer. And this is my current go-to team for farming Alt Arena 2. So hopefully this video provides you with some inspiration as to what you can do for this dungeon, as well as overcoming the various mechanics. Of course, with Ina and the ability to ignore resolve spawns, life becomes significantly easier because a lot of those dangerous mechanics are just simply cancelled out. Hopefully all the Mantastic day. I wish you all the best luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling.